Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 and welcome to another edition of the Batman Beyond review series. And today I am here once again to provide an audio commentary watch along, this time for the first episode of season 2, and that is, of course, Splicers, a favourite episode of mine from the show's second season. So, after a very successful first season for Batman Beyond, the show returned for its second season with a whopping 26 episodes. And the one that kicked off the second season for Batman Beyond was, of course, Splicers. Now, I remember watching Splicers on CITV about 100 years ago on a Sunday morning, and this one really stood out to me. And this episode was really dark. And you've heard me say this on a number of occasions as we talked and watched all of these Batman Beyond episodes. In many ways, I have said many times before that Batman Beyond was actually a lot more darker than BTAS slash TNBA. Now, with BTAS slash TNBA, it was dark, but there was still a level of warmth and comfort, knowing full well that Batman is always there, he's going to save the day, and you're safe. Batman Beyond, on the other hand, while that theme still carried on to be true, there were some elements in Batman Beyond where things may not turn out to be as great as we all think. Now, Splicers was a great episode purely for the fact that it dealt with drug abuse in a manner very similar to how season one's episode, The Winning Edge, dealt with. Now, with The Winning Edge, it dealt with drug abuse in sports, which I thought they did an excellent job in addressing and pointing out that message. Don't do drugs in sports. Very well done, and never came across as preachy. With Splicers, it had that sort of theme, but different. Now, the best way I could probably describe Splicers is unlike The Winning Edge, which dealt with steroid abuse in sports. With Splicers, it was kind of like dealing with drugs, but more like injecting yourself. So, for example, if you wanted to be a giraffe, you would inject yourself with giraffe blood and then you turn into a giraffe. So your skin would turn into that animal and you'd have all the giraffe patches over your body. And that's kind of what Splicers dealt with. So their message was you can be whatever you want to be. And it's quite scary. It's not necessarily going under the knife and having plastic surgery, although it's kind of similar to that, but it's a lot more frightening than going under the knife. This is all about pumping mutagenic DNA into your bloodstream and turning into something completely horrible. And that's what Splicers did, is really showed you what could happen when you go too far with something. Now, this episode had some really cool callbacks to On Leather Wings, which we will get to. There's a really cool moment which kind of brings back memories of a certain villain from BTAS, which is really cool. But I remember overall, I enjoyed this episode a lot. There were a couple of issues I had with this episode, which I'll get into as we move along here. But I thought for the most part this was a very strong opener for season two. I still have to say that Rebirth is probably the best opener ever for a Batman Beyond episode. It really set the tone for what the show was going to be all about. And in many ways, Batman Beyond, although it was a two-parter, you could kind of look at it and say it was kind of like a three-parter in a way. it was done very well. And I did a rewatch of the entire show back in 2020, and I remember coming to this episode, and it actually turned out to be much better than I remembered. And as I said earlier, this episode was actually really dark, especially for a Sunday morning as well at the time when I watched it on CITV. But this episode turned out to be a very good one, and one that I go back to quite often. But this has been the first time since when I did the rewatch that I have seen this episode. So, anyway, with that all said, let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. Let's talk and watch Splicers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. Here we go. It's time. So, Splicers, the season 2 premiere. This was a very good episode. I thought this was a very strong opener because I felt that, Batman Beyond season 1 was so good and so strong. I wondered if season 2 could follow the first season. And obviously, it's been a long time since I watched season 2, but what I remember of it was very good. I say it's better than season 1. Yes and no. 1 has still got the edge, but 2's not far behind. Obviously, it had more episodes, but it was cool. So here we go. Splicers time. Splicing would play a very big part in the show. So here is Chelsea Cunningham, a classmate of Terry and Dana's. And, oh dear, Chelsea's got green eyes. Oh dear. Chelsea, you got spliced. Ah, the first appearance of Max Gibson, who, as we all know, would go on to play a very big role in Batman Beyond. So, as we learn here, the government are trying to shut down splicing, and we learn that splicing is illegal. Cool way to set the tone here. Here we go. Yeah, it's just disturbing, you know. See? Oh, God. You got some emo kid. He's like converted himself into what, like a vampire of sorts? Splicing is like a way of life, man. And there he is, Dr. Cuvier. He kind of reminds me of Dr. Kirk Langstrom, although Kirk Langstrom wasn't as freaky looking as that. Something very bad will come with this splicing. Something we'll have to clean up. Yeah, Bruce knows. Yeah, this was quite a dark episode. So, Dr. Cuvier runs the clinic for splicing. Oh, Matt McGuinness. I got you good, bro. I got you good. You are so dead, Matt. Hey, Mom. Can I grow antlers? I want to go as a real wolf man. No, 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 no. No son of ours growing antlers. Oh, come on, Mom. What that little number there on your leg? That's different. Terry doesn't need antlers, Mom, because he's already a real donkey. Oh, dear. You're lucky I'm late for school, Twip. Oh, Matt McGuinness. He's a laugh. I know in the recent Batman Beyond comics, Matt McGuinness actually became Robin Beyond. Pity it wasn't in this universe. Pity it wasn't in the DCAU. And there is D.A. Sam Young, who kind of looks like an animated Morgan Freeman. Oh, This is very similar to the opening for Rebirth, where you see the Jokers, or at least one of them anyway, in the subcar. Ugh. You know, I'm watching this again, and the snake guy, I forget what his name, I don't think I actually said what his name was. He reminded me a lot of Copperhead. Obviously, Copperhead, one of the main villains in the Justice League animated series. And he does remind me of Copperhead. Maybe he's supposed to be like Copperhead Beyond or something. I don't know. So these two are clearly Cuvier's followers. So we've got a bull, a half man, half bull. Stupid. And we got like a human snake guy. And Dana's obviously going for splicing. And we got Cheetah Girl. Yeah. Personally, I think she would look lovely with spots. Ugh. Yeah. He's just creepy. He's such a creepy SOB. It's Cuvier. I'll tell you what, he would look awesome in live action. Oh god. Yeah, he's a very creepy looking dude. Hey doctor, we need to talk to you. Oh boy. This way, please. Oh boy. Oh, what a great boyfriend Terry is. Just leaves his girlfriend all by herself. Very gentlemanlike. So this is where they do the splicing in Kimura's labs. Ugh, God. Yeah, the Jokers would later on adapt splicing. They would start doing it as well. They even like made like a hybrid half dog, half hyena called Woof, who was in Return of the Joker. Oh, that cheetah girl smells something. Wayne, can you hear me? I'm Cuvier's lab. McGinnis? Yeah, Bruce does say that quite a lot. Terry! No. Yeah, this is just like Zoo Beyond or something. It's just creepy. Uh oh. What did you just inject me with, Cuvier? Well, just a little something that I made up. At least Gotham will get to see the real Batman. I know it was never actually addressed, but I wonder if Dr. Cuvier is like a relative of Kirk Langstrom because there are some similarities. I think Cuvier is a lot more crazier than Kirk Langstrom. Oh, that looks like the same sort of trapping that Darkseid used to trap Superman. Oh, what's the matter, Batman? Not feeling quite yourself. Cuvier! Oh, oh dear. Oh, so Cuvier's even got claws as well. Yikes. You can't unrun it, Batman. You're too late. Oh boy. And here's Barbara and Sam. See, this is another thing. This is what I wanted to mention. I know DA Sam Young wanted the whole splicing thing shut down, but again, this is going back to Atasha Kiari. Nothing was made clear. Why did they go after Sam Young? There's a short shot of Jim Gordon's picture there on the wall. Oh, here we go. The zoo's come out to play. Evening, counselor. Oh, here we go. Hiya! Yeah, Barbara still got it. Hey, yeah, honey's got some moves. Yeah, Barbara Gordon, she can hold her own with the best. Looks like a picture of Bruce Wayne. There's Jim Gordon's picture. And obviously, as we all know, Terry's been injected with vampire bat serum. He starts changing and starts growling. For me, this is the highlight of Splicers. And Terry just goes absolutely mad. Yeah, dark sign of things to come. He just takes out the bald guy. Boom, boom. Oh, Batman, that's enough. You're killing him. Yes, definitely got a Man Bat deja vu here. Batman, Terry, what's got into you? Oh, oh boy. Yeah, Terry's becoming more animalistic by this point. So we all know what's coming next. I love it. So you see Bruce is here working on antidotes. My man's always prepared for anything. He may not wear the cape anymore, but he's still Batman in hearts. Bruce, listen to me. There's something wrong with Terry. Something terribly wrong. Oh, Ace senses danger. Here we go. Terry. This is so creepy, but so cool. Here we go. Uh oh. Oh dear. Help me. Ace is ready for a fight. Get him, Ace. Oh. Once again, the Robin suit gets trashed. Don't know what it is about the Robin suit. Yeah, this is definitely Man Bat moment. Bruce is like, oh, not this again. I dealt all this crap with Langstrom years ago. Yeah, this is definitely a Man Bat Beyond moment here. Bruce is more prepared this time. Yeah, that's it. Wow. Awesome moment. Short, but cool. I love it. I love this shot. You see Bruce is sitting there all pissed off and not saying a word, and you've got Ace just growling at him. That's pretty much how Bruce feels. Nice to see you too. Can't say I blame him. You roughed us up before we could cure you. Yeah, this was a love the call back to On Level Wings with Man Bat. And in the 2010 run of Batman Beyond, we actually had a little story arc where there was a whole invasion of man bats. So that was quite cool. We should have got an episode like that. Invasion of the Man Bats or something. That would have been so fun. One of Cuvier's claws. Too bad we can't nail him. We can't. Yeah, this is cool. So this is the episode that Ace actually had a big part in this. He would go on to play a big role in many of the episodes, but this was the first one. So we actually get to see Bat Hound in action. I like what they did with Ace because, for those of you who know, Ace originally appeared in the Batman comics back in the 50s. I think he was in it for like maybe 6 issues. And he had like a cow with a collar with a bat logo on it. And he was more or less played up as comic relief. And then they brought Ace back in a big way and made him into a real serious character. I like Ace. You know, I love Ace. I think he's an awesome dog. I remember Geeka Beyond said that Ace just looks like a pissed off Scooby Doo, like an angry Scooby. So Ace has managed to find Cuvier's lair. I'll take you from here, Wonder Dog. Ace's like, no, I'm going in. No, stay, stay. Good bat dog. Oh, Ace is awesome. Crypto's cool, but I'm an Ace guy. Ace is wicked. Here we go. How appropriate. Cuvier's lair is in like a what's sort of like a animal museum. Yeah. How appropriate. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, this was a good episode, but again, no one really made it clear why were they going after DA Sam Young. Oh, I remember Copperhead. I think bit Batman in the Justice League, and he got all like poisoned, and then John Jones and everyone had to cure him. Oh, Cuvier's going absolutely mad with the injections here. Ugh. Nice. Like how he just uses the antidote. Bang! There you go. Oh wow. What'd you do to her? Let's just say I gave her a dose of reality. Uh-uh. I ain't going back to being a nobody. You hear me? Oh, we're out of darts. Oh man, that looks painful. Oh god. Yeah. Nice. Thought, Terry handled those followers quite well. So 3 down and one more to go. Yeah. A guy who's obsessed with animal mutagenics hiding out in that animal museum. What a monster. Oh. So we see now Cuvier has mutated into, I don't know what the hell that is. Oh my god. It's like some sort of half, I'm going to say it's like half cobra, half hawk, or some twisted monstrosity. Cuvier, for those who probably know, he actually came back for one more appearance in the Time comics in the second volume of Batman Beyond. I think it was like issue 4 or 6. And that would be it, really. Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, so Terry just injected him with a load more of that stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did say earlier that this episode was incredibly dark and twisted as well. They did do quite a lot of horror stuff in Batman Beyond. I have noticed that. Yeah. Oh boy. Whoa. Oh my god. Right. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to be, but it's gross. Oh, it's just mutated into something more. Yuck. Ugh. You bring out the beast in me. That's a good line. Wow. Ugh. Bat Hound to the rescue. Good bat dog. Yeah, don't mess with Ace. Back off, gruesome. That's my. I don't like him, but he's still my boy. Yeah. All right, Ace ain't afraid. Don't touch my dog. Yeah. Yeah, I think this was the episode where Ace and Terry really built that bond up because they did kind of have like a little love hate thing back in season one. So it's cool that they've established that bond now. So they're bros, guys. They're bros. I love it. Yeah, Cuvier did actually survive if you go and read the comics, but yeah, he pretty much gets wiped out here. Yeah, excellent episode. Yeah, there were a few things I had an issue with, but not much. Yeah, so we see Terry's back to normal. The rewards are small, if any. Let's just say the small rewards are the best ones. I like that. Yeah, it's good to. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, yeah, that is awesome. I love it. And that wraps up my audio commentary watch along for Splicers. Excellent episode. Great way to kick off season two. Very dark, very twisted. Love the callback to On Level Wings with Terry mutating into a giant man bat. I like it. It was a really good episode, and quite disturbing in some parts, especially when Cuvier just kept mutating more and more, and then Terry just kept throwing more stuff at him. It's just yuck. But this was really good. I really enjoyed this one a lot, and hadn't seen this in a while, but yeah, it was actually much better than I remembered. So this was really good. So anyway, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to wrap this up now. What was your thoughts on Splicers? Did you enjoy it? What was your impression of Dr. Cuvier? Do you think he was a good villain? Do you think possibly he may have some sort of connection to Kirk Langstrom? And what was your thoughts on Terry mutating into a giant man bat? Do you think that was a nice callback to On Leather Wings? And also, what did you guys think of Ace playing a big role in this episode? Do you like the way they've handled Ace? Do you think they've done a good job with him? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below. And I will see all of you next time for another edition of the Batman Beyond review series, where I will be back for another audio commentary watch along. This time, it will be for perhaps the show's darkest episode of all time and a personal favourite of mine, Earth Mover. So make sure you don't miss that. So until next time, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.